Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning, it is July 18th, 2023, and we will be looking, at Proverbs chapter 18. Going to be looking at verses 10 and 11. I think that's all we'll be looking at. We'll see where God takes us. This morning, as I was sitting here and I was thinking about life and all the ways that I've dealt with stuff in my life, we're always looking for that way to feel secure, don't we? We're always looking for that way that we'll know that we're okay. We're always looking for that opportunity, that place where we can be, whether it's inside of ourselves or a physical location where we know we're safe. Many people say that, their home is their sanctuary. That's the way where they go to get away from the world. That's a good thing. In the Old Testament, that was, even in the New Testament for that matter, that was described as a stronghold. It's a place where you could go and be safe. It was built to withstand attack, right? David went to strongholds when word came to him that things were coming against him. Many times in Israel's history, they would go into their fortified city, their stronghold. So what do we do? What do we look at when it comes to strongholds in our lives? You see, we often think of a stronghold as only negative. A stronghold is what you look to for safety. In Proverbs chapter 18, verses 10 and 11, it says, "The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are protected. A rich man's wealth is his fortified city. In his imagination, it's like a high wall." What do you look to for your strength? What do you look to for your protection? Where do you run to for your ability to be protected from the world around you? So often, we go to the things the world says you need. If you've got wealth, you got a job, you got possessions, you are able to just go and hole up in your house and stay away from everybody else. By the way, I don't know anyone that actually does that and doesn't let the world in with them. I'm sure there are people that do it and they come home and they come into their sanctuary and they just disconnect from the world and don't do anything. I'm positive there are people like that. But the reality is most people, when they're doing that, they're coming in and then they're taking this thing that you're watching me on with them and letting the world invade them in a much more profound way than if they were standing out in the street. God says He is a much better stronghold, watchtower, strong tower. He's not like some imaginary protection. He is the perfect answer. If you were to walk in your door, into your sanctuary, and open your Bible or get on your knees and pray, figuratively or literally, you would find that life is completely different. It's hard to keep the world out, but it's much easier to keep the world out when you allow your stronghold, your strong tower, to be God, Yahweh. Jesus Christ dwelling in you and making that relationship all about you. Sunday, somebody asked me, what is your relationship? Pointing at my Bible. wanting to know what translation I was using. And at church, I always use the NIV. It's not because it's the best translation. It's not. It's because that's the one I started studying with, and it's the one I know the best. So that's the one I use. That's not wrong, is it? Here every morning, I'm using a Holman Christian Standard. I cross-reference everything to the King James. And when I really want to dig deep, I go into a Rotherham or something different. You know, it's not about the translation. It's about the relationship, right? That's the most important thing that we have to remember. Rhonda says, the one that stuck out to me this morning was a verse that says, one who isolates himself pursues selfish desires. He rebels against all sound wisdom. And again, good stuff in there, isn't it? We get something every day if we spend time reading through the Proverbs. That's why I do it. That's why I share it with you. I hope today you gain something and that makes you want a greater relationship with your stronghold. The only stronghold that will protect you. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.